Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys! What a run there from Josh Allen. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now, before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tapped. For a delay of game. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
The score, Cowboys 7, Packers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Now it's Rodgers. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Chris Long. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Rodgers. This is caught with a catch right side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Rodgers going to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Heward up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. This is Gibbs on second down. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on first. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now they're looking to throw with Rodgers. Chased out to his right. Cut out left. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down.
We've set it downs from 37. Rodgers going to throw on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for his back, Jahmyr Gibbs there. So second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
To the air on first down, Rodgers has him on the quick hitter, and he's able to get this down to the 13. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Rodgers will look to throw. He's got it, it's in close. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's good for the Packers. First down. First and goal.
Gibbs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First carry of the game now for the rookie out of Arizona. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
19 yards. And the Cowboys.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at first down here. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a designed run for Allen. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
Brought down back
Offense to the line, second down. It's a designated keeper for Allen. There it is! Touchdown, Dallas! Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Josh Allen, the touchdown. They broke out the designed run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic. went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Green Bay.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Rodgers from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Again, Rodgers. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Brought in right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Another one for Gibbs. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on third and 1. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Now design run. It's Allen. And He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
A gain of 17
Cowboys
yards.
have to get moving here. Clock's still
That's
running.
good for a Cowboys first down.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Russ. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
First down.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
1st
First and 10 from the 32. Wilson now from the gun. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Cowboys first down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Escapes a defender, and he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
This is a designed run for Allen. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. All right, former quarterback, time for a little honesty from you. I don't think they were expecting that one to go the distance, but I am positive that they will take it.
Why would you say something like that?
I'm just taking a wild guess. Did you expect that to go the distance? Come on now.
No, probably not in the script, but these QBs of today, Kate, they're different, man. This generation is different. They know how to run. When there's daylight, they can make the most of it.
Extra point attempt coming up. Before they can get the extra point away, the clock runs out. This is going to back them up. 35 yards. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Another shot at this extra point here. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
That ties the game at 14.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Design quarterback run here. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll give the Packers the first.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Packer first down.
First down, here's Rodgers. Down to the 10! And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Gibbs punches it in, touchdown Green Bay! The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. It's a designated keeper for Allen. He's got room to roam. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. 1st and 10 from the 32. Now design run. It's Allen. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson, a quick throw, complete. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
21 apiece.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it! And he's gonna make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Now here's Rodgers. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
First down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Again, it's Gibbs. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Packers with a little more work to do to win it here. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Rodgers to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Checks it down to Gibbs. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Picked up at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Setting up to pass. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. To throw. Forced out to his right. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Cowboys are going to take over after the interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. And this is a designed run for Allen. Breaks the tackle. That's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense is hurrying, time running down. And he will spike it, 7 seconds remaining. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Back to throw. Headed out right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now a design run, it's Allen. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And this is a design run for Allen. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's a designated keeper for Allen.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. Cowboys go up by 6. Josh Allen the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Jackson now to return it. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He rolls to his right. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Rodgers.
4-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
at the 48-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Now Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Rodgers set to pass. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense to the line fast. 1st down throw here by Rodgers. Buys time, rolling right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. To throw, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 1-point game. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
Throwing again, Rodgers. And he gets into the end zone to the choice to pass on a tie. A good one. That gives him a 1-point lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Dallas.